To it.
Do you indulge in any form of worship?
Life. I love life very much indeed.
Thematically, I've always dealt with isolation in everything I've written, I think. So it's something that triggers me off. It always makes me interested in a new project if it has anything to do with alienation or isolation.
If you're interested in isolation, is it because you think that a person in an isolated state feels greater emotions than they do when they're surrounded by people and things?
I think if he is in isolation, instead of receiving the whole world as his home, he tends to create a micro-world inside himself. And it's that peculiar part of the human mind that fascinates me about the small universes that can be created inside the mind. It wasn't a couple of years ago I wanted to put myself in dangerous situations, which I did. Put myself in any situation which I feel I can't cope with.
Dangerous situations,
Yeah.
such as what? Can you explain that?
Areas where I have to be in sort of social contact with people, which I'm not very good at doing.
He said, I don't know if I'd want to meet him. He would make me very nervous. I have a feeling he's into black magic and that sort of thing. And other people see him as just a very skillful performer who changes from time to time from one thing to another.
Yeah. Well, both of that is...
All of the above. You'll buy that?
I do fall in love quite quickly. Once upon a time, I used to fall in love quite a lot. No, I think love is very important for my writing.
A confirmation. The rock legend David Bowie has died after an 18-month battle with cancer.
Time takes a cigarette, puts it in your mouth. You pull on your finger, then another finger, then cigarette. The water wall is calling, it lingers, then you forget. Oh, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. You're too old to lose it, too young to choose it. And the clock waits so patiently on your song. You walk past the cafe, but you don't eat when you've lived too long. Oh no, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. Ship breaks the snarling as you stumble across the road. But the day breaks instead, so you hurry home. Don't let the sun blast your shadow. Don't let the milk float rob your mind. They're so natural, religiously unkind. Oh no, love, you're not alone. You're watching yourself, but you're too unfair. You've got your head all tangled up, but if I can only make it clear. Oh no, love, you're not alone. No matter what or who you blame, no matter when or where you've seen, all the knives seem to lacerate your brain. I've had my share, I'll help you with the pain. You're not alone. Just turn on with me, and you're not alone. Let's turn on and be not alone. Give me your hands, 'cause you're wonderful. Give me your hands, 'cause you're wonderful. Oh, give me your
I had worked for this older man, and once he told me that he had spent all of his life thinking about his career and his work, and he was 52, and it suddenly struck him that he had never really given anything of himself. His life was for no one and nothing. He was almost crying saying that. You know, I believe if there's any kind of God, it wouldn't be in any of us. Not you or me, but just this little space in between. If there's any kind of magic in this world, it must be in the attempt of understanding someone, sharing something. I know, it's almost impossible to succeed, but who cares, really? The answer must be in the attempt.